its sister building, Wolf Point Tower East, which is going to be a 60-story residential building. And then in between the two, you can imagine a third of the siblings, which is going to be a 60-story office building. Three-part building series coming to that little plot of land there. Residential, office in between, 50 stories, 60 stories. Once again, 60 in between. Building up our River's Edge out here in Chicago. And speaking of River's Edge, on the other side of the boat, how can you not notice our Riverwalk? Where you can start right out there at Lake Street, walk all the way out towards Lake Michigan, unobstructed. Now that's over $112 million invested into the Riverwalk so far, but it's completely free to the public. You sit out on the lawn there, have some lunch, go for a walk, go for a run, ride a bike, fly a kite, take some wedding photos, walk your dog, bring your dog, ride a scooter, all types of great things to do out there on the Riverwalk.
Okay.
$112 million completely free to the public. Now, the Riverwalk comes in several different sections. Each section has a theme of its own. This section around the bend here on our right is our jetty section of the Riverwalk, where we have these piers jetting out from the Riverwalk itself. Great place to come do some fishing, as you can see. Come out here and catch one of the 65 species of fish that swim within the river. We have some largemouth bass, some bluegills, some carp. Chicago Urban Fishing Program there, allowing our public to come out and do some free fishing, learn about the fish and learn about the river. You also see this projection system here, because at night, I like to project digital art on the backside of merchandise market. It's called art on the mark. It's a projected digital art that covers the entire backside of this building, from side to side, top to bottom. Incredible thing to check out as you walk through the Riverwalk at night. Wrap up a day out here in Chicago, go on the Riverwalk. We also have these floating green gardens, act like fish hotels. Hoops of the garden hang below the water for the fish to swim into, escape into, when they want to get away from some of the river traffic when it gets to be too much for them. Green floating gardens, projected digital art, piers to do some fishing, all types of great things to do out here. And up ahead on our right, there's going to be a group of buildings here that really play well together with each other. Architects designed this next group of buildings in a way for them to subtly acknowledge those neighbors. We're going to try to point those subtle ways out to you, starting with our LaSalle Wacker building. Notice the building with the Art Deco design, missing space in between it that gives it an H shape, set back to the building as well. This is our LaSalle Wacker building. Now that missing space in between is what we call a light well. It allows sunlight to reach down to the streets below, making sure that building doesn't block out the sun all day long. The LaSalle Wacker building with that light well to it. And right next door to the LaSalle Wacker is going to be 111 Wacker, a building with a blue glass curtain wall with some slices cut between it. Blue glass curtain wall, slices cut between it. We call that slice minimalism. Minimalist design with simple glass curtain wall with slices cut between. 111 Wacker. Now, if you look closely at those slices, you might notice they're not just placed at random. Like that first slice about halfway up the building that matches the setback of the LaSalle Wacker. Or that second slice above it that matches the height of the LaSalle Wacker. Or the third slice all the way at the top that is matching up with the base of the temple roof to 77 Wacker next door. Now 77 Wacker, truly beautiful building. White Portuguese granite racing down the facade of the building. Reflective glass showing off the environment around us. That Greek temple-like structure at the top, giving it a neoclassical look. 77 Wacker. Now on the other side of this bridge here, if you look halfway up 77 Wacker, you'll notice a horizontal belt of that white Portuguese granite. Horizontal belt of the white Portuguese granite that just so happens to match the height of 55 Wacker next door. Now 55 Wacker is my little buddy on the river. It's kind of a short, angry-looking building, stuck between two supermodels. Call little Danny DeVito there. Now Danny has that short, angry look to him because of the style of architecture called brutalism. Now brutalism, you're looking at some massive pieces of concrete all throughout the facade of the building. Gives off a very moral, serious vibe. You're going to see a lot of brutalism within your federal institutions, your prisons, your hospitals, your libraries, your banks, your college campuses. It's that heavy, fortified look to your building. Brutalism there. Now, the final building in that series is 35 West Wacker Drive, look throughout the building that matches the pound sign look of Dan DeVito next door. Also a bit of indentation halfway up this building, and once again matches the height of 55 Wagon. Architects designing these groups of buildings and ways for them to subtly acknowledge their neighbors. Pretty cool thing to spot. And down below we have our city winery, that restaurant section of the Riverwalk. Where you can come out here, have a glass of wine, some food, some drink, and just relax along the river's edge. Yeah, city winery here. Chicago really changing this relationship to the river and transforming the city. If you don't clean a river, you can't really enjoy it like you can today. And up ahead we have our duck derby going on. So it may take a little while to get through this little section of the river here. But while we are hovered here, up ahead on our right, notice a building behind them. Notice a building with a green base. Green base that leads up to a golden roof. This building on our right here, with a golden roof up there, that's our carbon and carbide building. Carbon and carbide building, 24 karat gold at the top of the building. 24 karat gold leaf. It's not a very thick material, very thin. Don't recommend going up there trying to scrape it off. Designed by the Burnham brothers. Took inspiration from a champagne bottle when they designed that building. Green glass of the bottle, green base of the building on the right. Gold foil at the top of the bottle, 24 karat gold at the top of the building. Took inspiration from a champagne bottle, opened up that building during the era of Prohibition. Just to let everybody know what Chicago really thought about Prohibition. It's never been hard to get a drink out here in Chicago. That carbon and carbide building there. Our Burnham brothers. Now we're going to take a little bit of a break here so we can clear out some of this traffic up ahead. We're going to continue to walk about the boat, flag me down if you have any questions. Pick up the next leg of the tour once you get in between here. And also feel free to visit